Lesson 16. Mary had a little lamb. In this text, we'll talk about a stolen lamb. Now listen to the story and see whether you can answer this question. Was Dmitri right to apologize to his neighbor? Why not? Dmitri 向他的邻居道歉是对的吗？为什么不是？
Mary and her husband, Dmitri, lived in the tiny village of Perikora in southern Greece. One of Mary's prized possessions was a little white lamb, which her husband had given her. She kept it tied to a tree in a field during the day and went to fetch it every evening. One evening, however, the lamb was missing. The rope had been cut, so it was obvious that the lamb had been stolen. When Dmitri came in from the fields, his wife told him what had happened. Dmitri at once set out to find the thief. He knew it would not prove difficult in such a small village. After telling several of his friends about the theft, Dmitri found out that his neighbor, Aleko, had suddenly acquired a new lamb. Dmitri immediately went to Aleko's house and angrily accused him of stealing the lamb. He told him he had better return it or he would call the police. Aleko denied taking it and led Dmitri into his backyard. It was true that he had just bought a lamb, he explained, but his lamb was black. Ashamed of having acted so rashly, Dmitri apologized to Aleko for having accused him. While they were talking, it began to rain, and Dmitri stayed in Aleko's house until the rain stopped. When he went outside half an hour later, he was astonished to find that the little black lamb was almost white. Its wool, which had been dyed black, had been washed clean by the rain.
So, was he right to apologize to his neighbor? No, he wasn't right, because his neighbor really had stolen his lamb and dyed it black. Dmitri 其实不应当向他的邻居道歉，因为的确是他的邻居偷了他的羊，又把羊染成了黑色。Now this story is told with several turns. 注意这篇课文呢是讲的几起几落。At first, when Dmitri knew that his neighbor had got a new lamb, he was convinced the lamb was his. 最初 Dmitri 确信无疑，邻居的羊就是自己的。But then, after Aleko explained, he had to apologize. It was so happened that it rained then, so the black lamb turned white. 多亏下了一场雨，Dmitri 才发现了真相。So, when Dmitri apologized, he felt he had been rash. But actually, he was rash to apologize. 所以呢，当 Dmitri 向 Aleko 致歉的时候，他以为自己很鲁莽，但其实是他致歉本身太鲁莽了。All right, now please look at some language points in the text. One of Mary's prized possessions was a little white lamb. Prized possessions 在这里的意思是最珍贵的财产。Prize 是 most important, most precious 的意思。那我们知道 prize 还有其他的意思，最常用的就是奖、奖项，比如诺贝尔奖是 Nobel Prize。那么 prize 作为最珍贵的意思讲的时候，也可以做动词。For example, the boy's watch was his most prized possession. 这里 prized possession 意思跟课文里头的 prized possession 是一样的。再给大家举个例子 ，Human resources are our prized assets. 人力资源是我们最重要的、最珍贵的资产。Lamb 是小羊羔的意思 ，a young sheep。那么 sheep 一般是指绵羊 ，goat 山羊。lamb 另外一层意思呢，就是小羊羔肉。那么一般的羊肉呢是 mutton。She kept it tied to a tree。她把它呢一直绑在树上。keep 后边加上一个过去分词或者现在分词，是表示把事物保持在某种状态上的意思。Look at these two examples. He kept his eyes fixed on me while he spoke. 他说话的时候呢，眼睛一直盯着我看。或者后边加一个现在分词 He kept asking silly questions. 他总是在提这些愚蠢的问题。The theft 是偷盗行为，就是 the action of stealing。那么偷盗的人是 thief。课文后边有一句话给了我们这个单词 Dmitry at once set out to fight the thief. Aleko had suddenly acquired a new lamb. Acquire 在这里是说不知怎么得到了的意思，所以 acquire 的意思其实就是 obtain, especially something expensive or difficult to get. Now look at these examples. The gallery acquired an original painting by Van Gogh. 这家美术馆购买了一幅梵高的原作。这里 acquire 的意思就是 bought something very expensive. I seem to have acquired 3 copies of the book. 我不知怎么这本书呢有了3本。这里 acquire 的意思就是 to get something through unknown means. 除了得到的意思之外 acquire 还有学习的意思。For example, she acquired a little Chinese while she was in Beijing. 她在北京待着的时候呢，学了一点中文。He has acquired some very bad habits recently. 这里 acquire 也是 learn 或者 form 的意思。Dmitry accused him of stealing the lamb. Accuse somebody of doing something. 谴责什么人做了什么事情。Look at this example. Are you accusing me of lying? 你是在指责我说谎吗？ He told him he had better return it, or he would call the police. Had better 后边加上动词原形，它一方面可以表示一个劝告，比如说 You'd better see a doctor. 最好去看医生，还可以表示一种威胁，比如 You'd better keep your mouth shut about this. 关于这件事情，你最好什么也别说。He told him he had better return it, or he would call the police. 这里的 or 是 otherwise 的意思，如果不的话，他就要报警了。I'll give you one more example. You'd better be there, or you would never see me again. 你呢，最好到那儿去，要不然你就再也见不到我了。Aleko denied taking it. Deny doing something, 否认做了什么事情。我们来看看 deny 的用法。它后边可以直接加名词。For example, he denied all the charges against him. 他否认了所有对他的指控。Deny 后边还可以加一个由 that 引导的从句。For example, do you deny that this is your handwriting? 你难道否认这是你写的字吗？当然也可以像课文一样，后边加上 doing something. He denied ever seeing her. 他否认说从来没有见过她。Ashamed of having acted so rashly. Be ashamed of. 为什么事情感到羞耻？它后边可以加名词。For example, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. 你真应该为自己感到羞愧。 也可以像课文一样后边加上 doing something. I am ashamed of having lost my temper. 我为发了脾气觉得很羞愧。也可以后边加上由 that 引导的从句。那么刚才的那句话就可以说成 I am ashamed that I had lost my temper. Dmitry apologized to Aleko for having accused him. 向某人为什么事情道歉是用 apologize to somebody for something. For example, I must apologize to you for not replying to your letter in time. 没有能够及时给你回信，我必须向你道歉。For 后边可以加名词或者 doing something. Its wall, which had been dyed black, had been washed clean by the rain. 这里动词 dye 和 wash 都起着一个系动词的作用，它后边直接加了形容词。Dyed black 染成黑色 washed clean 冲干净了。英文中呢，有一些动词它可以起一个系动词的作用，后边直接加上形容词，表示一种补充。I'll give you 2 more examples. She painted her room yellow. 这里 paint 后边直接加了 yellow 这个形容词，她把她的房间漆成黄色。The door was pushed open. Push 后边加了 open 这个形容词，门被推开了。最后，请大家看一下课文里的这几个句子。Aleko denied taking it. Dmitry accused him of stealing the lamb. Ashamed of having acted so rashly. Apologized for having accused him. 注意，这里动词 deny 动词词组 accuse of 和 apologize for 还有这个形容词词组 be ashamed of 它们后边只能跟 doing something 这些用法是固定的，需要大家在学习中自己积累和记忆。我在这儿给大家举几个例子。动词后边必须要跟 doing something 的，比较常用的有 avoid, enjoy, forgive 和 mind 等等。一些形容词词组后边也要加 doing something， 这个时候词组本身也需要大家记忆，尤其是介词。举几个例子 ：be afraid of doing something, be fond of doing something, be interested in doing something. For example, I am interested in acting. 我对表演感兴趣。此外，一些动词词组后边也要加 doing something， 比如和课文里的 apologize for doing something 类似，感谢某人做什么事情，也要说 thank somebody for doing something， 或者 insist on, prevent from, look forward to, be used to， 这些词组后边都要加 doing something。I look forward to meeting you. 我盼望与你会面。Before we finish this text, let's come back from the language study to the story itself. 我们在结束这一课之前，让我们从语言点再回到课文的内容本身。这篇课文里的故事情节虽然简单，但是语言设置的却非常精心。比如说，课文里说到了把这只羊染成黑色，就很容易让我们联想起英文的一个说法，叫 the black sheep， 其实就是中文里的害群之马。那么它也起了一个暗喻的作用。课文里的 Aleko 其实也是村庄中的一个 black sheep， 但是仅仅是一个害群之马，它的危害呢还不像一个披着羊皮的狼这么大。英文中也有这个说法 ，a wolf in sheep's clothing， 披着羊皮的狼。此前我们也曾经提到过，英文中经常会用动物来设喻，形容人的特点。 那么羊呢，也经常会被用到。比如说英文里讲 my lamb， 其实就是说 my darling baby， 表示一种亲昵。当我们有时候形容一个人 like a lamb， 意思就是说 he or she is very docile， 这个人非常柔顺，或者 he or she is easily fooled， 这个人非常容易上当受骗的意思。那么圣经里呢，也会说 the Lamb of God， 是特指耶稣基督 Jesus Christ。 最后我要提一句，课文的标题 Mary had a little lamb is actually the title of a nursery rhyme in 1830。 我们课文的标题 Mary had a little lamb 其实是1830年的一首童谣的名字。因为时间的关系，我们就不能对这个童谣再介绍了。All right, so much about this lesson. I'll see you next time.